Right, do I even know how to do this anymore? Right guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here just to simply give you guys an update. It's been a while, I've been away and it's not been good enough on my behalf. I've literally not been consistent enough. The content's been very poor lately and I'm not happy about it, to be honest. I'm kind of in a bit of a 50-50 situation because I kind of ran out of motivation before F1 2018 came out, and I've kind of been trying to push through it ever since, and it's kind of stuck with me, and it's not really ideal. And I'm not really sure where I stand at the moment in terms of just my general feelings. Right now, as things stand, I'm gonna get back on my wagon and keep on doing what I'm doing, but I need to try and do something different and venture out. And I mean by it will still be all F1 related, but I need to try different stuff because career mode's just getting very boring now for me and repetitive. I don't mind playing the game. The game's fun, but that grind of making them videos, you know, it gets to me after a while. You know, there's other people, especially Aarava, for example. I tip my cap to him because he can do it every day, and I've got nothing but respect for that grind. I'm struggling at the minute, so I like to say I can do it, and I know I can, but at the minute I'm kind of struggling to find my ways. Now, back on topic to the situation, that's kind of my mental state, but realistically speaking, we're going to talk about the last week because I haven't done a video in about 8 days, and for me that's quite rare. I'll miss one video a day, or like once a week, 2 a week maybe, or I'll maybe go like maximum of 3 or 4 days without uploading, but 8 days is kind of a weird one for me, and it's the reason's simple. Basically, in short, last weekend was the F1 esports finale. I was over in London to watch the event, and to be fair, the whole weekend was awesome, and also it was a good opportunity for me to get to know and meet the people involved with my new office at Veloce HQ, which is now my esports team, as you can see by that jacket on my chest. So yeah, that was kind of a bit of a unique trip for me. It wasn't more a trip of trying to break away from YouTube. It's more a trip of, in a way, kind of business, because I wanted to, see the whole Veloce environment for in itself, the Veloce esports team, meet the people involved, the drivers, and also then go to the esports event and actually see how the operation goes and kind of get a grasp for how everything works. Now, the trip in itself was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. The after party on Saturday was the turning point, to be honest, because basically after the finale event, there was an after party, and the night in itself was absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to anyone who I met on that night. I can't remember, I might be missing people, but whoever I did meet on that night, shout out to you. It was such a good night, and that's when things kind of changed, because I had Sunday a day to myself. I felt really hungover, and then Monday was my last full day there. I went to the Veloce office, did some work, and then Tuesday I came home, and basically, in principle, I prepared videos for that weekend, and I had videos for every single day up until Sunday, and then I knew I was going to miss Monday and Tuesday. Monday because I just didn't have a video for that day, and Tuesday because I was travelling home. So I knew Wednesday I'd get back on the videos, but unfortunately on the Tuesday I was coming home, that entire day when I was travelling back home, I got ill, and the illness kind of took off basically and got worse during my travels home. The flight home I was really bad, and I was ill basically Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then around Friday I'd say I started to get better. And to be fair, Friday evening I was like, oh, I feel great, I could definitely do videos tomorrow on Saturday. But then Saturday I woke up and I had a really sore throat. It never kind of went away, and it just got worse, and I got to a point where Saturday I couldn't even properly speak, and there was no chance I was making a video on Saturday. And then yesterday, Sunday as well, just trying to recover my voice, and today's Monday. Now I can finally say I feel okay, I can talk better. I'm still being careful in terms of, my levels, my tones, and speaking too loud. I'm going to have the decibels up on this video. But generally, that's kind of where my situation's been at. So it's kind of been a combination of just a general lack of motivation that I've dragged along for a long while now, for about 5 months or so. Also, that combined with the fact that I went away last weekend. I was in England away from my PC. I tried to pre-record as much as I could. There was a couple of videos I did make. One of them I couldn't finish in time, and the other one I actually accidentally deleted the footage, which was my AOR race to Spain. And then I got ill when I came back from the trip, so it kind of set me back a lot more days. I was hoping to get straight back on it on Wednesday, and I haven't been able to until today, which is Monday. So a long gap, and I apologise for it, but sometimes things happen, and there's not much you can do about it. But anyway, that aside, that's that, and now we're going to get back onto the regular content. So today this will go out at some point. I'm not sure what time. I'm I want to try and find enjoyment in making videos again, so I don't want to try and take it too seriously, and also I need to be honest with myself. I've not been good enough, so I need to try and improve and actually be better at it. So yeah, we're going to set this video out today, and then there'll probably be one later on for my AOR race, which I did last night at Canada. That was the first time I touched F1 in a week since I've been away for the event, so for me it was kind of a baptism by fire, you could say, to jump back into it. And I wasn't great in areas, but it actually worked out not too bad. You'll find out later on if you want to watch it. I missed Monaco, which was the last LR race, because I was in England. That was last weekend, and I obviously couldn't do it. And the one before was Spain, like I mentioned. I did actually do the race. I finished 12th. It was a really poor race for me. Not really so much because of myself. I think I had a couple of issues, but generally, I actually made the video. I recorded it. I edited the video. I just had to commentate the video, but I accidentally deleted the footage, and I couldn't recover it, so I kind of lost and threw away an upload, which was going to be one of my scheduled videos while I was in England last weekend. So it's kind of not really worked out in the way I wanted to, but generally that's kind of what's been going on. So lack of motivation, you know, travels, sickness, and now I'm finally better, but also I realise, especially the motivation thing is not really improving, so I'm kind of hoping I can just sort of fight my way out of it and get out of the rut, to be honest, by making more content, because I want to try and end the year on a high. I've been super inconsistent this year, worse than any other year, and I'm not really happy with it, so I want to try and at least end this year on a high and make sure I do the best I can. I think it's worth mentioning as well on the past update videos I've done, and also I recently did a room setup tour, all these kind of videos I've been making lately. Put a lot of questions, asking for suggestions in terms of videos I can make going forward, because I want to try and change my content a bit, like I mentioned before. And I've got quite a few ideas. I need to, realistically, I'm going to write them down on a piece of paper, because I've got quite a few things I want to do. And some of it has been done before, but I've never personally done it. You know, other YouTubers, other people have done these videos. I haven't, so I'm just going to go for it and basically have a little bit of fun with my channel, and also give you guys some pointers. So I'm thinking of starting especially a series which is kind of like a driving school series. So, you know, give you guys some help on the F1 game, how to get better, tips and tricks, and also just general challenge videos, you know, whether it be keyboard challenges, pad challenges, inverted controls, bloody anything that comes to mind. I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to try and have a little bit of fun and try and break away from just doing career mode, which is very repetitive. You know, just doing career mode every single day. I think that's the reason why my content's kind of, I wasn't taking a turn. I think my content's good, but why I'm not enjoying and not being as frequent with my content, I think that's the main reason why. So yeah, I think there's going to be a bit of a change, but I'm looking forward to it. And I'm just mainly now, I'm at a point now where I think I can talk to you guys kind of like just normally, and I'm just being honest when I say it. The main thing I'm looking for is just consistency at the minute. I need to try and stick to a plan, so I'm going to probably try and schedule out my videos for the rest of the year on a Excel sheet, try and get some organisation about myself, and try and sort things out, because like I said, I've not been good enough. But all in all, I'm not going to ramble on too long, guys. Let me know in the comments down below videos you would like me to make, because again, I'm taking feedback on board. I'd be curious to know what you guys think. Videos that you see other people do, and you know, you want me to try and do them, or things that you've thought about but no one's done them before. I'm open to suggestion, guys. The more the merrier. So get in the comments down below. I'd appreciate any feedback or any video ideas, because that's going to really help out. And yeah, of course, that will go along with the scheduled career mode content. I do want to try and maybe get into some co-op series soon, and some other stuff down the line, but that's all going to come with time. Also, the modding now on the F1 game is improving quite a lot, so hopefully we can do some series on that. And yeah, just generally it's quite exciting. There's quite a few things on the horizon, but for now, that's in the future. I'm just looking to pretty much end this year on a high, and my challenge to myself is to miss no more than like 3 videos from now until the end of the year. I'd like to miss none, but I'm not going to guarantee that. I can't trust myself on that one. So I'd like to say I want to miss no videos for the rest of the year, but I'm going to say maybe no more than 3. And try and end this year out on a high, especially December, you know, because it's one of the better months of the year. So I want to try and end out strong. But all in all, like I said, I'm not going to ramble on too long, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of the video. Like I said, leave your comments below, the video ideas, like I mentioned. And also, like I said, I'm just being open with you guys. I've not been good enough, to be honest, and also I have been ill, so that's kind of a reason why. My throat, I can feel it already, is going again. I'm going to try and do another video after this, which is the AOR video. I'm going to edit it now and try and put that out for later, but my throat is still kind of giving up already. But all in all, guys, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, turn notifications, and also finally check out the 2 videos at the end of this, or at the end of the video on the end screen annotation. And yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one very soon, which will be in about an hour or so's time for AOR. But until then, goodbye from me.